a vice chairperson ekujina simpie su declare a Farouk Mohammed sedin maboni di ya maboni ya the late vice president Liu Mahama Oman Sasso se ono enedi nkunim na ye ka say Farouk ono no declare no ho anase ni team declare say omawe ni Abibata ono nso so declare no ho say wawe ni omunyina ye omo flyer ana edi ehim na adesua wo mu ni ye kan aba no mo to no from beginning ekosi aba na hyase no na aposifo ne bambofo ewo ho even crazy to get access to the venue no unkuta idea ye makwan ema wonko ho. It means obi bi okọ bia no police for check in na security for check in we say we deserve it say owo ho ansa na woko ho. Police for ho throughout the election or the voting process. But somebody from outside etimi bo bremu ewo mrekwa ye kenkan aba. Yenso enim say aba ye to aba wie ne kenkan a ye twa ho hia police fo twa ho hia ana agent mu twa electoral commission fo no ho hia na kenkan but obetimi fra bontin bebe bremu se dey si wo parliament akalos ahenkra ekofa ballot paper na wo wie no obi so timi bo bremu in the presence of the security ekofa ballot papers aye kan no etiti mu otiti mu nyina ewiye no MPP vice chairman awonye electoral commissioner etimi declare Farouk say ona awini mfoni bi ena hwe etimi declare Farouk say ono ena awini Ghana mra so kire say ade bi eye abato say ye election anasa referendum eye ahye ba ko pe na Ghana ha emrama no kwan say wo hwe so the electoral commission omo na mrama omo kwan say omo hwe abato eso electoral commission adwumafo ekoye no omo pe ena betumi declare election results. Electoral commission and conduct election and political party and declare results. Yes, the election omokoye ni MPP internal elections, but the election was conducted not by the MPP but the electoral commission. The electoral commission ni pe ena mrama no ho kwan because MPP for surround omo right nyina de ama electoral commission say wona ye trust on tihwe abato no so. The electoral commission pe ena betumi declare results. But in this case, electoral commission as we speak will declare results. Dr. Sribu Okwaku say as we speak no mun declare results. But MPP vice chairman etimi declare Farouk winner. And ne wire flyer or congratulating no ni team congratulating ni contender Abiba to onususu Abiba ta onususu aye ni die. This niama ye de 2024 mpenisi anwansi ne hu na wi ade ensa pampam no no ono a ne do anajo a odane boja be hu na yen asem kese bia so eba mpenisi ya franchise so but we dey tie franchise so na no afi etwa mu ye district level election e koye ne ye hu skirmishes awodo a esisi ye how some security officials getting themselves compromised chese electoral officers getting themselves compromised. Amo compromising the electoral process no just to favor their preferred candidate. And MPP primaries is ABSC. Now here 137 seats omo koto abana ni year. It's only Yendi, one out of many pe and asade we efriaba. Na bra we ni nyina ekoso no. City TV in Centronia ogina ho a ono de ope amane akogbo a kire na hwefo no. A sitting member of parliament Farouk etu she no so bono because Farouk they no oye no according to report about chese no oye to trust him and intibiro hu say camera na capture no it means ebema manse nyina hu de oye and Farouk to say no so bono ye ka say Ghana Journalists Association ifa ewo Northern Region demanded the arrest of the sitting MP but the sitting MP no ebun Centroni no in the presence of police. Sitting MP Farouk obun Centroni no mrekwa na aposifo gina ho aposifo anche no nipa no okofa ballot paper no a otiti mu no woye in the presence of police yanche no ene kire se busua ba bia ye kɔ 2024 no ehu ba bia ye kɔ 2024 no ehu ade a ede abato mu ntokwa beba no enye MPP na enye NDC media me hu ne se ade a emakwa ma abato ntokwa betimi asie number 1 electoral commission, number 2 security agency so mo ne nkobo ban se bambofo ye adwuma obi antimi mfiri baabi mbedi se bi aniamo ho nsem se electoral commission so obeto aba ne frenchim NDC ntimi nwiem na MPP so ntimi nwiem because nye MPP na conduct election, nye NDC na conduct election, and electoral commission na supervising or conducting or supervising elections. Let's be careful. A sitting member of parliament or Boon Central ni police force na hoya because of MP. Honorable Katie Hammond, on so video about Kasa police for anyhow. Yeah, I'm the cabinet minister. Oh, really? So what? You a cabinet minister, and so what? We a cabinet minister. We are above. And all this is happening. Let's be careful. Now, answer me be phone lines na mo obamuno. Na no fia da metia me na echi kakra. Me kwa Asante Mantemu. Me drive from Nkranha through Pokuase Amasamai. Twemua kusi Kumase. Twemua kofa Barekese. Ekopi mu nyina hini. Enti Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And now machi na me free nyina hini. Eba Accra. Na all distance I me drive here about 6-7 hours drive no. Me encounter only 2 road constructions ekoso. Eye Pokuase kwan a Amasamai kwan ya omoye no ene ye number 1. Wodi fi ho kono. Ma hu kwa bia bia se mkodu Kumase. Kwada so. Ekwan a omoye ho kakra no eno pe. These are the only 2 road constructions I mean hu ye. Me drive over 6 to 7 hours. You can imagine this distance. Me drive a koi and I may start driving by. Master Township. Be am fire and me kase baby and me fire baby am fire na me chire wono. Na Honorable Isaac Esiama kane no ye oswafo. Ehwe maburu ni agudie nsem so kane and another CM na she be dwene mama for mo atwoma mponu abato mpesua so no. Nyina hini na ye atwoma mponu district capital. Konyina hini anye bia me call that is the first time. Bi na dem call but matimedi at least 3 days wo ho. Mintimi kase minim kronum but se bibi koso amehu. Na enye delegate fo nko a na nase bi omubu afu se omubeto abatia azekesiam asiama se omotutia no. Timamufo na nkasa kro omunya delegate ni say omunya opportunity they would have voted against him. Why? Because almost a fee enkoso. And indeed, by driving through this longer distance, and yama mienu pe akwan mienu pe na mehu say ye. Year of road, you declare year of road 2019, 2020, 2021. 2022, 2023, 2024, 5 years in a declare year of rose. Ushem foni amedika yichire wa Asante Mantam swafo nkubu akontanchire enchire nana Asante hene. Mpuntu juma MPP abansha ese no nana contract ndi di bebre ama na so scared ho nte ye kra se ebe yi o mafro na ye be terminate ne da na wo terminate contract na de ama obi na o mani sika no se wo terminate contract na kofa contract afoforo ba enye sika no ndo de be ye. Ana onu de sika no obekwa kosa de se nsuo no de ba be ye ento asumu na MPP the sitting MPs amalusu primary see about 2018 no se MPP former to munyama yi amese man hwa December 7th MPP MP se be kofie no eye MPP strongholds ankasa MP se be kofi ni nya MP seketwa because enye delegate for nkwa no mbo afu enye bibia ne disikaye. You can't buy all the constituents and Crawford to voters all constituents. You intimi to mu nyina. Enyo mu nyina na betimi abrande eye TV. Ti said ye Farouk. Yendi MP. Eye no. Nyo bia nyo constituency nya. You can do that for that small number of delegates. And Crawford bo afu nyina hini Achumampo a safe seat my MPP. Even 2020 crime this is getting closer no. Distance a vote margin that between NPP and NDC in terms of 2,000. MPP we need sitting over 2,000 votes. It's a small votes. But kone koshe. Oh ne koshe. Na abeti di entire delegate to abeti a Ezekesiama. Or other constituency now kwa abeti the entire delegate to obedi etia mankasa nkrofo na obi de ohu ahi na ekum ayem wa o na wonya wankasa obeye odan obi anim say MP de ono no ready budget sabani ye mpuntudwuma through assembly no a na ethical down no so waje hu animonyam enti ono MP ni kura na yenim se ono nkonkwaje bosia do se bosia no mu na approve of parliament manya ono ne sign no akwaje bosia no aba be kire de emphasize kan nya se the finance minister ye no ono mpokura de abufuo ato oba etia no na wo a wo ye aban be very careful 2024 election no e be ye crucial na me ahoma ntum na afre kire wadwen enema mienu na betimi a kire wadwen MPP for abato mokoto na wotwe awie no results na buy no na something na wo expect ade na wo hwe anim say betumi asi ana say we dey about pusa because a surprise NDC4 enso aka electoral commission say electoral commission proposal no a o say opese yensesa abato da no December 17 na yenim dadada no na yemfamra November said e be run off electoral commission be nya more days to prepare themselves to conduct a year runoff in case of any runoff after a first voting. NDC4 say omon peneso say bebe mukra na emra 2028. But don't forget say 2016 electoral commission under Charlotte Osei DSA proposal by MPP4 shut it down. NDC4 was in support. And MPP never bemu almost so electoral commission under Jmen's also there by NDC force shutting it down MPP forcing a while bemu karma is real. Hello
Good evening
Openikasi and Patrodini Babia Kasafi Kasim Patroyentio
Mr. Gunto me demi hunu MPP party say odo me ye dwo takwari but take ko samisi
okay.
But na MP no must don't go so and me the party will lose because Oban want to be biama as even like Mori going to Mori inside no street light the bia so oba Mori ho over promise and a secondly so Mr. Kunto share 50 takradi utra be possible and the Bataquaria. Chama, they say, for Consache, a conning Nasai. But yes, so you were MPs were crowing a conning Nara. But Nancy, on we are voting. Chama, if you can't go for Omiji etiquette. But I added too much.
Okay.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah, that's Papa Passe also afraid at Wadjin Patros will be to me joining. Offer near Fanual Wow TV set and said, Ye no. Now watch that Wadjin and this for someone electoral commission yarding said December 7th about 1 year date. Hello.
Hello.
Opening Patrodin Baby Casafio.
Casafi is Your friend Hamza Mohammed.
Hamza Pacho Yentio.
Okay, let's say, so has it 3,000 ne pay and ama even Mudin couldn't bet it better quite and enough for Brono. I soon cried him. After said the Yanka or mine. Are they? Daddy, no more young people. Nanado crown or your minimum year or Mudi or Mana Brosa. Eh? And so, Omoboa, Nicola, ye tapas, what the taxes, queer. Like they no come like the crab 2,000. Mean quantum use meter. Then Tina as a matter. Eh? Oh, that be Nanado, one boy. Are they?
Okay.
Nanado, and your way, and you're getting so about what Guinea Pony already not on any call for you. We are at Piabamia, Kawaii, and the Bamia to maybe no boy abroad and San Motri so. Bombody, minion make a your bombody name to a move free, so Baumia, Baumia, Papa, and another name.
Yes, yeah, that's Papa Openisa was what joining Pachon Subetimi Afre, now Wabachere, Wabing, and Coma, Yachia, MPP Abato Koto, yes, sitting MPs 28 Omalusu, Arches 2024, Yetuaba, Omodi, and Court ballot people be so. Na Akobasa Empo 2025 yes we new MPs are ometumi aba ofi say DNT and a delegate to abadi tia or more internally. Hello Pedi mpacho dini baby akasefi
mpacho kasefi ni shakam
pacho de
mpacho medi nesa
pacho yentio
hello
me pacho yentio
mpacho kasefi ni shakam
me pacho yentio
medi nesa
me pacho utio hu TV ni mlo wa TV ni na kasa ni yentie
mpacho bi wa oto mi mpacho bi mpacho wa oto ni president maye
o pesa me be di president o
yes about because when the president we on Albany now we na mo 24 it is Albany overpen no podi yes about because the one who tika say na me show it I am ya say mu na mo lo bi ti me di president maye yem pe ni fu ya wo ba overpen no podi they get no money more di mata adai
Ghana ha yetie no emabunu ndo sesini mpanyimfo no nanso so ababunu gina so okopa abato amabunu na besa to abatia no
oh mata me atu kombo wudi na bitiu
okay openi yeda sepa se wonso afre na wachire wadwen me da se unya gidi o mo se metimi ay president President de metumi ayeba as to say me ya na say me nyane de ebre na be kire hello openi pacho de ni ba bia kasa fio
me pacho mi di bawi kasa fi anakom
me pacho enti openi
yo we anyumre me da ma say ani mo program ya mo display me ko ma papa
say that say
ani di mo program na sisi Ghana ni hu yes, and say Ubi oppositioner, the candidates no, or more oppositioner, or Munim Yansapa, or not in Kefa, but Omobano Mobetna, Kunas, New Year, no more person, Yana, your photo Abama. Said the other day, I didn't know. With the Yanko Pons was to say, Name Pesia to be Eugene, or Mayina Fiakunas. All by your home. But a 2 million quiet at a system a day. Oh, in see, Timamufono, Yina, Yanya White. 7th December. Young Connie and Cotuaba, in Carter MPP, in Carter ND. Minimum shower, Sitanamupa, Nefatuaba.
Okay.
And if you are to Abaman, it may cut say, one to Ama media. What a ye pa even MPP. I gave up all my Yamanayamita. But some choquine. I need to mean there. Sabo some choquine, Chairman to if Sabo some choquine, education minister, Elson Sifriho. Sabo some choquine, also Ashanti regional minister, Some of them are 1860. So 8 years in the from Chapman years. Now the bomb was a said the year of youth. 7 December, Yabeka.
Okay, yeah, that's Papa. Me pacho so betimi ajoin yen na waba na wabekire wadwen MPP internal election primaries no omo mulusi no officer die ntina ma MPP delegate ankasasa to obetia omo sitting MPs makoma 28 including Sarah Jo Asafo. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Opedi pacho di bia Kasafi.
Because Africa so I made the promise.
Me pacho yenti o promise.
Me imagine this before me call parliament akwahihye mla no. Omutu abana wi say omuji MP for no atumu no. Omumpe Kasafleku ni nkosi abi ma omu. Obi ambodua. Ye to abana ma wona de ese wo ye ma okurumfo no unya. Adua no nku, aduabo no nku wankasa.
Okay.
Ya bre odudu.
Not to the city and the natural say almost every year be an by election. I replace the whole parliamentarian because
so much I want to Omundi soon to Yabledo. A quantity common to me. Light bill, that's 2 beds crash as Kamuji film. Light bill, Oyen to meet ya. Uko Todden, I gave you a cock or toplamuti, Uchi Osenis Kaka Muji, Umuyi Sika. Then Yabre or Ghana do. And TMP Casapleku nkosi abi mom no mbodua na ye hu ntoye. Without it.
Yes, yeah, that's Papa say also afrem amemfa frefo atwato na afei. Me na me homra na mpanyufo enhye ensemo ase. Me ka say in the course of the show no WhatsApp number no so see all the anti wa wanya akwanya amfre no. Obetimi asend no message in the aba. Enti me twa last caller ofre na ye fa me pacho no alowa o TV set no bo din na ye call. Hello. Hey, Oba Pabani.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. In Pacho, didn't you be a Kasafi?
Mepacho, no, I have hypertension.
Mammy,
sorry.
Pacho, ain't you, mammy?
Medanyamia say, my phone number. Me show program in the car.
That's it.
Medanyamia say, oh, yes, sir, you may know me, issue.
Amen.
Pacho, mpese metia NDC phone about so nesunina. Metia muna.
That's it.
Pacho ya me show my show program I mean serious.
Yeah, that's what Papa said that they were joining in. They be a trust or free. Obomadia will be rem now. Afraid. Yeah, that's Papa. There's one a madam when I'm a body a catch in ten. When I had the last call and 2 year catch for tonight. Prepare. Okay, bye. Okay, me pacha fedi o pese oba show no so abesend WhatsApp messages in the brain. Na akenkan nyina de ama odi no ba bia o send message in free ade hu hia papa. Yensan kwa Ashanti region yenkuti President Mahama eye ne nkuntabu ko bu o manhia ene MPP sitting minister edema Ashanti region na honorable Samuel Semens azunkutabu me ba mpanyimfo wa ha ye be hyen
na yambe se womre nso foto a woma me no ense ne awokan se Asante mankai se ebedi adanse pefe na obiate ejuma abra me ye mampanyi me ye wa Asante manmu enye se me bebo se ma ye 1000 and something projects we chips compounds and kan ho enjuma district assemblies aye and kan ho sebi ajana bia en kan ho we ye enjuma nkasa abra me ye o mampanyi ye Nana bebre so wadaworma otayechi nti ne etimi yes anwuma nyina enti me bono baako ne dikan eye edwa eye fe wo West Africa hi nyina sa dwa ne bi ni ho e wo Kumasi ha kejetia market nana if you ho yesi Tafo market Yes, ya Sawasi market. Yes, ya Tonsu market. Edwankwa no. Na eba hospital Yeshase AC Sewa Hospital, Afari Military Hospital, Formina Hospital, Bekwai Hospital, Nina Ewa Santimemoha, Oba Akwanya, Asawasi Town Roads, Swami Town Roads, Tafo Town Roads, Kenya Sea Roads, High School Junction to Janasi Roads, Bomso to High School Road, Kote to Aiduasi to Campus Roads, Emena to Bwedi, Apromasi to Ejiso, Bonre Junction to Bonre Road, Aprede to Parkoso, Tikromba Road to Antoa Roads, Bekwai Town Roads, New Edibiasi Town Roads, Bonfa Junction to Isiwa Road, Bekwai to Isiwa Road, Kumau to Drombonsu Road, Tepamanfo to Subriso to Fanti Road, and we are quite a few nine, ewo Asante Maimoha.
For no great woman is said. I find it be ama contractors. And the number of the car, me fan and Kayara. Nanso no sika 70 no. A buying 8 interim payment certificate no. Dogona every point. Every point as well. Only site. This is all Capra, na say, what the ama contract na year then. The Amana Nasabi, the Yanoka, the Aborna, so Jessica, no Masai, Abasite. And then be the Kofa, and young contact, a good woman, so contact. They call Grassa, previous and Messi trust. It's always a final Asayafana and Yafe. As look at one of the Ama contractor, who wrecked the shop. I were free of Wasi, Abad and Tando. Abisi manso kwanta na kodia babisi amian kwanta over 240 million US dollars project. Then I'm say payment no elko no sha si free of wasi better than tono aduma no enko so yi papa. Nti akwan de open for your how until saban bit metri contractors local your big problem. The group be now me akra me am hoye me mabo because I dey scanning you butu me wan so fi se yetimi ye kwan ya nke bagwa kamen so metina so ye ye ni nyina wi ada achi me na mo me free so na makwa betima ka se ye kwan we na mka ho ye kwan we ya me breso so ne ma no bebre bi no ohia se no next ka se no ama bebre ya ka ni hu me na mo pata hi ni se ya no mani ye because the town rules up to now, it me after year request say terminate. Now I am farmer contractor for Francis idea column happy. It will for acquiring the Kadia contract and say to me, 60% grave we are and Susus as well, ever wide. Names Cassano and
we have built 28,485 household toilets. Then you have the Sustainable Rural Water and Sanitation Project, where 12,972 toilets have been built. Then there's ongoing construction of 5,000 under the Greater Accra Sustainable Sanitation and Livelihood Improvement Project, the GASLIP project. 5,000 toilets are being built there. The Government of Ghana Household Toilet Program, we're building 1,900 toilets there, and Rural Sanitation Model and Strategy Program, 40,348 toilets, serving 3,000 communities. And then under the Urban Sanitation Pilot Project, 21,332. So under the Toilets for All program, at least 109,000 household toilets have been constructed, benefiting 856,000 people. This is quite remarkable. Quite remarkable. The
toilets, Amamu, Yabesi toilets, in all, Yabesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all.
They take your IC. This government, they put delivery trackers, also toilet. Toilet be district assembly them work. Why national government?
Abusia Samo Aquaba Biamanya Semju Medie and Ogusu Awoshi, and nanka hwe anim se ye nua osei hwere Kwame Bempa national communication team member ema MPP amanyuko senke ne ona boba be kan ensa bata nwumesisi sima ba ko twam ni chese bibia sanka ne dwumadie mu awantumi amante ne ye nua Kinsley Amaliba ba bia no okoda de mi se oda yie pa ti okoba ne se den se ne time no obi amomu hye nti ne be che ne pepe yene ne be che time ne pepe into messages ne na menya time making kind nyina nti make sure so be send messages in as many as you want na yemfa ento aso e wa ha Kinsley akwaba apomi de na otwe awie na ti say
oh no otwe awie no then should I nyesa after all I thought I am spending my weekends in ofie na enyoma ba ku mi be bantimi ayen during the weekdays no na me just sort to me out so yeah that's it.
Who follow MPP elections no
also me share any interest or more activities
why
oh yeah for very good reason. You see,
how good can this reason be? Because you can't go to war without focusing or paying attention to what your opponent is doing.
I agree with you. But when you say, I thought that someone and your way, into me once and a jump and through, do I made them to Baukoko, a bomb, come and anything in the Asadia. I didn't pay. In any case, I mean, chair, I have one in chair, the party penny for to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the Commander-in-Chief of the NDC. Sabe? So what do we need a President Mahama ne nationwide tour or Konwa? But who say there is a universal response of the Ghanaian people. Now winning President Mahama is one of the luckiest politicians of our time. And he is a unique political character of our time. And Same, I dare say President Mahama said you knew echi a bit taking Ghana another almost 100 years, like it happened in the case of Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah a Ghanaian political scene. You called 100, you're trying 50 years, you're called 100 years. And a Mahama appear. You understand? It may take him more than same period for us to get a stature and a person like President John Dramani Mahama. You see, Kwame Nkrumah, he did not enjoy the love of the Ghanaian people. I just saw him. Eye ni tuo achi, ye tuna baigu yeno. And a Ghana for being the importance of Kwame Nkrumah. Sabrina, ye too late. In the same way, when Mahama was in office, despite the sacrifice, look, imagine this affable, young, handsome president assuming office at the age of 53, if I'm not mistaken. And then the year black. 2012. By 2014, then the TV white. Why is it so? Because he was carrying a minor on his shoulders. This is a president. He goes to bed at 3, wakes up at 5, so at 4. By 5:30, he's in the office. Look at the number of hours or data. When Bra Mahama elusu abaniwe no, the last born Farida. Oh, sorry, I'm a parent, Papa. If you know who said I was, Daddy, why are you at home? I'll say, I'm no longer the president. I'll say, I thank God, now I have my father. You see, you can imagine the disconnection between President Mahama and his family, all because of Homainin Hunduntra. And in some MPP for the Jare Mahama, Ghanaians have realized it, but unfortunately, I yet too late. The damage of Kufuor are caused over the last 7 years, a year, 8 years in And you said, baby, Mahama, Ebekobiano, said you, Hurono, Namum, baby Bekobia, people have to even block him on the way. You say, President Mahama, are you cool for what you did for us? Because why Jawo come, you have left a mark in all the communities, sir. That That gives me a joy. That's what I'm saying. Diana ye twa so unlike Kwame Nkrumah no wantimi afifi biom. But dia we ye twa so no sa dua no afifi. Na ne fifi no aye fe krampo chen akane de no. And mind you, the President Mahama ever back to office. Na empo kwan was spending 1 year. When I was a student during my diploma days, one of my lecturers, near friend Mr. Bubakar Sadiq, or Boss Sesia, or Kasamicha will say, if you spend an hour with an achiever, Obi wa Bobra akonenim adene ho. So spending 1 hour with Sanipana are more important than spending a whole semester in a classroom. That's not kind Mantias here. But now the political atmosphere in the country is bringing the meaning of that statement to me. And therefore, the 1 year of President Mahama in office will be far, far better than 1,000 years with Akufo-Addo and Malam Bawumia in office. And I'm so happy that Sabri Amino Kasei, Metiase, and I will see Nyoma Ebekoso from January 7, 2025. And I tell my boy, I'm free. I go back to Bulpires, the Mpano district in my village. I can sit down. Now, the young guys in that community,
how bad do you think
I can then advise them?
Government has
in fact, it has been extremely bad. Very bad. And Wuni, Sammy, let's look at the issues one after the other. On say, on my beyond to mean tumpong without infrastructure, schools, hospitals, road, electricity, and then the boom air IT. So what the teacher need call me constituency or my district, Tempani district. So on coach there, for instance, Bulpilis, Akara Test, Akara, and those places now. I did in permission number 1, access to water because a rural area. Number 1. Number 2, or access to power. So the phone echo offer obetimi a charge na. Now power what it means is that given the high temperatures of those places, no, obetimi fix air condition ne dem a ade se no kwadwuma ba ne room no betimi akuli kakra wada adwo ne ho. What the enoto nchen a osbesa so say is there a nearby health center? So the bear some yem come here na I can quickly go and see a doctor or be share me what to me na. You get that? Na ebio se ban say health center mpo emben na fancy yen 2 motorbike and I say menya campo e de me call the nearby health center. In between sa kwan no aye dem be kono the next community no e kwan no te say. Se nsuto bremu a car ntimo ana na say opebre mu a amna ehame ana. Look, ukọ domi kwabenya ye wo kwan wo ho a oyire nim na otena kam kofa ho a obepon particularly Bokubi areas. A mapon wo ho da. Yare ho sam. President Mahama be fra kunwa so. Na ya more over 127 cocoa growers project in the cocoa growing areas. A kwan bi wo ho a ye the first quote eguso interestingly. Sir, I thought that our Western region for air protest in all the communities are. Sammy, pay attention to the edge of the road. But who said all the gutters have been done? And everybody, no man pinaku for the they were done when Mahama was in office. Understanding the need of infrastructure. Any institution saw a war or manage the munti. We were building these things for the people. So they buy from one community to another, you can run quickly and go and come back. Laji Muhammadu Bawumia, all born to ebedi MPP and himself Frankatuni. Only so could do baby ne motorcade ne promote ne kai. So we.
Yeah, what?
Motorcade no motor ne kai. And the community for and a Pia moto no. The whole vice president the V8. Eko kai. A choir V8 intimate from a grass text the from one. Look, I think about a year or so ago. A year be a buy a war a chim otafo. A chim otafo. And I only say, Monsieur de Cacao, a chim crantumio, and Tiabana chim new tafo, otafo, or CM and those places na minim kakra. Now, Sammy, me go through Achim New Tafo. I didn't recognize the place. Because a free could to me. So if you could follow the eba, now what tra Juma Po Sushenso, now be Raku there is a filling station. Oh, Kwanosuro Manu Sabenkum. Now back to me Krumu. Now Oko Nimua, Oko Achim New Tafo, I don't know. Now, Sa Kwano, eba Achim New Tafo, and linky O Tafo, eba Osiem, eba Bunsunu. Same? Particularly Achim New Tafo Township Road. Very bad. That's what I'm being good. What do you better than Chebin Gwana on him? The Busau and Yebia. So I'm being good for the Frekum Yasuna, or Chemai, the about on the Bekaino. On one Krumpo, the Impetiaso, I don't know. Let alone other places. Ayawa. Say Asante Master, the President Mahama Kayano. NDC built the beautiful and the most populous market center in the whole of West Africa. Kumasi right? I don't know one go see NC who. I am be a Kumasi for 2 about my initiana. But one who never President Mahama, Edem Mushonko. One raise the Kufado Edwin. Excuse me to say, so I'll watch it into the air. Well, I can't tell. But I'm pinning Mahama doesn't think like a Kufado. Ya will share. Otiam. I have former corner if only they are. Or show money catch up and say, oh, some parliamentary candidates, they want to about mano. It names me many mamo. And you say you crum Bokufu in the Upper East. MPP have only 1 seat in Boku. So in the entire Upper East. What Timia catch Otiam for say, well, you the name almost answer one to about mana. And the Upper East are only 1 seat there. How can he help us? Are you surprised? Say Miami Krum Boku, we are having such a problem. A bino iron dream saying, on for bo anfi taduku when it comes to the Boko crisis. Interesting, Lady Muhammadu Baumia Kramo. One so yineni. If Kusasa's life don't matter, what about the man process?
Okay.
I don't know at this material time, we have the most weak-minded, disastrous leaders leading us. They are disaster because these are people that Sammy and Rao. Now me compare you should be at filling station me. Boru akwana me ya book we. And I may say meto na makai. When the title of the book no. How to Win an Elections. An Asian guide for modern politicians. Isn't it interesting? Quintus, that's a Tullius Zero. Translated with an introduction by Philip Freeman. This is the book. It will be our person or Tobiano. Can go and look for a copy and buy. But Sammy, my main phone call, that's a 0.5. Let's hear some more kind of. On my 10 points of how to win an elections. Promise everything to everybody. Except in the most extreme cases, candidates should say whatever the popular crowd of the day want to hear. Tell traditionalists you have consistently supported conservative values. Tell progressives you have always been on their side. After the elections, you can explain to everyone that you would love to help them, but unfortunately, circumstances beyond your control have intervened. Quintus assures his brother that voters will be much angrier if he refuses to promise them their heart desires that if he back out later. Isn't that interesting? And the MPP man who are now win elections, no. So towards the elections, MPP promised heaven and earth $1 million per constituency per year. Sammy, what about they? Won't you vote for them? And then we are spending millions of dollars to import onion from Burkina Faso, from Niger mainly. A Jew, me can say, I check every 3 days. Or share a flower can so a background. Omo fa north of you, omo fa Benin, omo fa Togo, omo fa Benin Togo, and we use that flower stretch. Cars to me to also over 70 agricultural tracks. No the onion, Ghana. can we still be stabilized? But Sammy, Garu Tempani Enclave war, that area was a place not a produce onion in Ghana. And Sammy, they can produce the onion to feed this country and export. I don't hear about ensure irrigation facilities because those facilities don't exist. We can't produce more, and therefore we have to import onion from outside. That's why President Mahama built the Tamale Dam. And Tekufado went to the north and tell the people that one village, one dam. Dam na kuziva. Free SHS. And then the Papa Munier, they use artificial intelligence to pass the just ended senior high school student. So most see a boy, they should come and deny it. AI no the passing Kolano, they use them as guinea pigs. And Intel that some of us are speaking they say, and your software be on one to use it during the elections. You know, with the experiment on in Kolano, why you should come and deny it? Oh, and you walk Grophobia, they are criminally minded people. Let's take power, make money for ourselves, use the money to buy power, use the state force to suppress the people and continue to suppress them. That is exactly what we saw yesterday or 3 days ago when the people went to the polls. I don't know, I did not pay attention. Yes, sir. And no more any interest. Of course, as a political activist and as an opponent, may prepare to take over the mantle of leadership from them. I have to follow every bit of move or move etiki. But my interest is not about their criminality and how they have destroyed the country. My interest is about how I ever explain issues. Now, my name is yes, ye mabunu wa yetu kwan kwa America. Ye mabunu wa yetu kwa eko Europe. Bibi fufo bi no amkwa konya o sakro no mu. Sa de ni bi eni krom ha. Sami, de ba de ni wo krom ha. E ba no nsuo Yankopɔ de adom ye. Opesi a asi nsuo to a eto, nsu tene ye wo bi. Ye wo forest. Ade ba de ne ni, ye wo godi a hye fam. Kotutu ka kwan na fa broad e fasi wo, na fa banche fasi wo. By the next time me catch Yankopɔ bi say, won say free jowlo traffic. Ekwakodru akwai tetekwashi. One side of the road, we dey dri asphalt ni na gu. Na dri body oho. Me ma 6 months. We be supply body ama every market in Accra. You be di mediaka. This is the kind of a country Yankopɔ de adom ye. But these are the people who have come to lead us. And within that the last 8 years, no future for any Ghanaian youth. We must make sure say collectively we get these guys out. That responsibility and duty, and yet on the shoulders of President Mahama Nkwa, and then yet on the shoulders of NDC Nkwa, it is on the shoulders of every well-meaning Ghanaian. Let us come together and bury that despondency and that cynical mindset. The same. Politicians are the same. Politicians are not the same. When we come together and want and say that you perceive build on manya, you better feel proud of. We can do it. Others have done it. Why can't we also do it? Who knew that Terminal 3 can be built in Ghana? Who knew that UGMC can be built in Ghana? Who knew that the Bank Hospital and others can be built in Ghana? But, and even look at Kumasi Kijitia Market Complex. It took only President Mahama 3.5 years to build all these things, including Kotokraba Kepco Stadium, among others, which I can't name all. And so President Mahama had the only 8 years, or say 3.5 years, ASI we are. Same. The NHS on the Kwabrani or we Kurano, or we got us over crying to me in Indiana. We have the trust in him. So I am so happy that now Ghanaians have realized the mistake we did in 2016, and now we are beating back our sense of judgment. Now, real task as in Kite said, we are bringing President John Romani Mahama back.
Lessons.
Mami way, na me fa, mami way crab. Oh, me person made that concern drivers for us. Any individuals are on 1 year, President Mahama ni so adi hunhua ne santi. Oman kasa sheda yi omboto musika, despite ahuche wa omani muno, ede year flyers about the 24-hour economy. Sami, the 24-hour economy concept is so simple, and Ghanaians have also fully understood it. Building a 3-shift system. See the bear Ghana for being be kwa juma na pa ewia enye yimre na anadwo na through the type of use tariffs are they bar and yet deliberate government policy about reducing the cost of power during the peak hours in the night. That are providing incentives, particularly obnoxious taxes abandon their bar, Ekum Industries. Now, Ghana Revenue Authority, the harassment of the business community, we are going to take it out and allow the businessman to work freely, make the profit, retain the profit, employ Ghanaians, and create jobs for the youth to do.
Okay.
You are done
with your honeymoon, so now let's get back to you, my busy. So follow MPP primaries over the weekend.
Yes.
And now back home, you know, was here and now who a sending signal said 2024 election. There's likely event to say this kind of incidents between yes.
Sammy, I got a call from my senior brother. I won't mention his name. And Oko Achimota. Okoya, sorry. Now, Ura Achimota Mosque no, omo first and second floor, no basement. Hono Mokoya Alwala and all of that. So Hono washroom now. And to all Hono when you call. Sorry. All Hono and the guy be by, but he know that guy. Or you're one of the NPP hoodlums. But Garden ba Hono nim say or hobby. But Samuel, God got a call. An MPP member, in fact, or your minister, and a certain MP. That was Central Region area. You know, Fred guy, say, you hear more Adansia Sokwa. To back up on your fast. And, Sammy, the gentleman I am referring to, a monitor or more Adansia Sokwa. These were the people. Ya umukodru ya no. Ema Katie Hammond, the confidence to even in the presence of the police, he was able to threaten the opponent. Same Benfo. So Obama ya bono to a pub. Why no nkwa bono? Ono kukrana na. No. And here is Obia. Now wojina before the police. A bon training say. Na me boy sin ba ku jina kuta AK-47. Na macho fobi na mkrom wa ono kuta pistol. Added one bone to your uncle. Wow, interesting. And see, if you look at the confidence and the manner in which Katie Hammond was soaked in or Penimpa of his age. Subanya or Dali Dina. And some see, this is an MPP versus MPP. Can you intimidation, any threat of violence, any sika, Katie Hammond could never have emerged as MPP candidate. Why? Because 3 days to the elections, he knew he was losing. He has lost the grounds. You have to intimidate and frighten Sami to leave. This is between them. What about the main elections? And Sami, 2 days to the elections, somewhere Thursday or so, an audio emerged. I don't know whether you have listened to it. Me will copy it on my phone so I can share it with you. Make the MPP for Echo Ukumasi. Na wamudin komono sa audio na ba out. No mo ka audio no say 2020. Yes, nipa 8 na wuye no. Womo no mo ku womo. They sacrifice those people.
And you trust that audio?
Maintain. Fine, Sammy. So, I am not saying that it is we should trust it or not, but the authenticity can be determined later. But in the meantime,
but for now,
until then,
they said audio no me say working.
It is viral. It is viral. In fact, even Mugabe even played it on his show. Fine, it's viral. I have it. So but yeah, what Nipaneka na America no, and Ocean Nipaneka audio no more. And open secret. They said, see, why didn't you say MPP are losing elections? One MPP in Ekasau that they know the MPP have lost the elections. Now they will not hand over power to President Mahama and NDC. No matter what we do, See, and to cash on a day bar or money a beku. And he's also ready to fight anybody. I will come to that. But some see, Lord Comey, NPP regional conference last 2 years or so, or Kansas Semino. Mampine Kufado, or Kansas Semino more than 2 occasions. Right? Wamo national women organizer, Echo Peace FM, or Kansas Mkola. Alaji Mahamadou Baumia Kramo, our young flag bearer, were making allusions to same position. What do they know that we don't know? And mind you, this is the Constitution of Ghana. Article 1, Clause 1 of the Constitution talks about the supremacy of the Constitution. This Constitution be the supreme law of Ghana, and any other law found to be inconsistent with any provision of this Constitution shall, to that extent of the inconsistency, be null or void. Clause 2 says what? The sovereignty of the Republic lies in the people of Ghana, in whose name and for whose welfare the powers of government are to be exercised in a manner and the limit laid down in this Constitution. When you go to Article 35, Clause 1, also talks about the same thing. Sovereignty lies in the people. And the preamble states clearly that the sovereign will, the authority of government, spring out from the sovereign will of the people. There is the case, sir. Party or no day, Timamufono or the so-called democracy, that party does no longer believe in democratic processes again. Why? Because their behavior in office and their interest as a people have become so inimical to the extent that they cannot even organize free and fair elections in order to have the confidence that they will win the elections. Sammy, 2016, and this was so confident we are going to win the elections. Why? Because we relied on our achievement in office. Ensure, acquire, nkania, ayasabia, mention the rest, eja. That was what we relied on. But the Kufuor had nothing to show for. 4 years this time to elections under President Mahama. On Namauni made that in Kabut. Apasho. While commission project he could not even commission others. Ebini terminal 3. Akufo-Addo Baye this time, in 8 years, Mahama spent 3.5 years as president. 1 watch 8 years, dear pardon, why? Meanwhile, Mahama only got 297 billion Ghana cedis as total revenues from Bosnia, Grand, Nyoma revenues here in Ano, 207 billion. Bosnia Akufo-Addo abo 500 billion Ghana cedis. They ba no dia and that's a Saturday. Car boot, kwa brand to me be in car boot. Na ba kwa be in Toma. Na ye Ghana city bundle. 10 Ghana cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10,000 Ghana cities. No, they are sharing the motum. Yes, no, occur the next stage. Buffet. Money buffet. What will be that? No. And before money buffet. This is very clear. The lesson I learned out of that election, before Koeno, mainly, the Okaye at, or the sign, Yendi, Farouk Mahama. Farouk Mahama is one of the most incompetent MPs in parliament. And you see, I wonder, I have been saying this and I will repeat it again. Within the midst of the MPP political bag, they have a lot of garbage where they bring out any point in time, depending on the environment of which they want to use it. Other than that, Chairman want to win a brother, come sit there, MPP chairman. How come? Farouk Mahama, Obia Otumi Tuni Papaka, with the state logo, Ewa Kanu, Ediko 9 Club. Never papa preaching about indiscipline. Now the barrier, the most notorious indisciplined son at home. Was he able to raise a better child, a better son, to inherit him? No. So I am not surprised. So the name of Fumu no all year on person Babontinti. Is it City TV? And our journalist
yeah, City TV reporter.
A reporter okay yeah. While twice so kwabrano show abo border suma bono from National Media Commission, are they around? What is our same way now? What about Ghana Journalists Association? So
Ghana Journalists Association is calling on police.
They only call on police. Only man the media blackout. But how come say man the media blackout? You see the hypocrisy? National Media Commission. Any other day issued threat and warning to Power FM. Why? Because on what criticized Tamira Bawumia. They have criticized her. And then the time issue warning letter to Power FM. But want to me etimiya that the station. Edi Professor Jenano Pukwa Jeman, Abra President Mahama, a bond this one Ben Franca to the Abedi Chini there. Among who say Yansano and mother threat. Oh, the hypocrisy we have in this country. People use such institutions to fight political battles. To the extent that Yendi Hono, eventually they could not determine who won that elections. MPP vice chairman, who is he? Sir, the power vested in me. By who? What power vested in you? To declare someone a winner of elections. Now what do you say? Pay your electoral laws. Who destroy electoral material a criminal offense? Do you know that?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure, I know.
And don't you know, be mounting a billboard or on a poster. You cannot go and tear it. Brandon said, come on, you go to jail with a fine or both. But with the presence of the police, with the presence of the security agencies, with the presence of the media and cameras, NPP for Nankasano the impunity at a T ballot papers. And this is happening under the behest of Kokwado, or friend of the lawyer. Are we safe? Sammy? Maybe the American NDC for any Ghana for in say. So NDC need be to sorry, say Timamufuano, yeah, Ghana for. You feel say NDC, you were vigilantes bia, you didn't bought your elections whole by we don't have. Bambono and more Timamufuano. 7 December, I don't have that power. Kamewa make us out to a banny we are. Oh, your team, you have the ballot paper national bottom, local pay baby atina. Now, about 5, near Besatak in Kenya, Okoya Penuayi, I voted for President Mahama, NDC candidate, polling agent J. I voted for the NDC candidate, the agent way, Beje, Namumra Mahokwaisa. Utu we are, first shop ballot box no mu, Nako pen chain baby natina order chain. Protect your own ballot, protect it. Until every bit of ballot is counted at the polling station and is duly declared. Now you're transported your free polling station at your back coalition center. Move follow same. Because so the national chairman, Johnson Sirin Kitia Kaye, in his first press conference this year, was saying abeyfo abonsambanya humbone.
Okay, my main time first batch of messages.
We can only rely on the effort of the public to make sure that the victory of NDC is achieved and achieved fully to redeem us from the shackles of the incompetent
honorable or say and shre bempa babeka and so or CBB as an kind of human diamante and who yenia amalebankwa. Facebook comment kakraba Bwedi Albert say good job. Ophelia Yamba or sending a lot of love. Sanso and Yenua Emmanuel Agbemehia, so share life. Yenua Abraham Burua on so ascendi a year more fire. Kofi Jajra was high on top. What you are saying is true. So end this focus 2024. Yema me Regina Aluti was hello, my dear Hunter. Yenua Simon Kweku also share live from Abidjan and all the way Efri Abba. Sasso na Kweku Creator was say you are doing a great job Hunter TV. That's Henry Ofusuware or see you are one of a kind, so brave and direct. That's Papa. Mame Regina Luto say a whole minister threatened in front of police to kill his combat. And also so I say Yura Katie Hammond Asemono. Now you hear WhatsApp message kakraba or say hello my dear Hunter or say it's ridiculous how they can share money and items for votes. Sadly, I agree with the NDC not to agree to change the election date. Good evening, Brother Hunter. The MPP should know that they have really enlightened the Ghanaians to know what corruption really is. But no matter what they do at their own internal election, they can never win the general election because the gap will be too huge for them to be able to rig. This is Charles from Takoradi and Ode Efri Abba. We say I'm Osman from Okrasi in Upper West Akim constituency. I say it is clear at here. Okay, that's Papa. That's Yenia Okrasi from Akim West. Okay. We say good evening, Mr. Hunter. I say how many seats majority lead the minority. Just one seat. And no crano, independent for me na independent MP no candidate no win or no so any MPP be business. So Oko Parliament at 275 no MPP our 138. MPP for Ankasa original seat no 137 plus Formina 138 and NDC 137. So the difference is only one. We say good evening, Mr. Sami, watching you live from Kumasi. I say, Mr. Sami, it's fair for a minister to insult, fight, and misbehave in public. So there is no law that would deal with him, or our leaders make laws to deal with only the poor people. And Mr. Sami asked MPP communicators for that what KT Hammond did was good or not. Definitely he would defend it. On social media, Abanono. Also, bet me send over Eddie Abre. Now I can add amount in the course of the show. Can also send over Eddie Abre both Facebook and WhatsApp. Now let's move on to the Electoral Commission. Electoral Commission just say, well, who say December 7th election day sometimes a problematic akrama or more say in terms say aba in case aba na say be a run of bar they don't have enough time to prepare and the more advocate say nka yemfa election date free December 7th emra somewhere November say the be on a likely event say be a election ko run off ometimenya ample time na ometimi e de ayedwuma. This proposal a unity first under the leadership of the chairman, the former, the immediate past electoral commissioner, Charlotte Osei. The then NDC in government and the majority, they supported it, say a year. MPP then in opposition, minority, they kicked against it. Then from 2016 to 2024, 8 years down the lane, the same proposal as a unity bill, this time around under the chairmanship of Jane Adokwe Mensah, the electoral commissioner, with the same meaning, the same reasons, and the same everything. This time around, MPP majority in parliament or in government has supported the electoral commissioner. At the same time, MDC minority in parliament or the opposition also opposes the electoral commission now NDC is saying some over Tiasa Krababo na Enko 2028 then 2024. If it is good say for 2028, why not now?
I mean, I will come to the substantive issue now with the actual one, but let me say it briefly. Already, we're ending almost 30 MPs on political career. You are aware of that? Oh yes. The wise on the chairman Sabonshun Mina and what Bureau Minagu, Obia Mon Mina Kofi. Kele Japan, nomne Escado Ketan MP.
Jugati.
You get it. Many of them they are going home.
Yogati decided not to go.
Fine.
Honorable
Chairman, they're all going home with Akufo-Addo.
Yeah,
but see, they have soiled their name under Akufo-Addo.
Why?
Because konkontenim guasie na ma nkruma ya fere. Enti ade ba sempa na omko ka che ompesu asofo we be santo aba ma mu bio. Nothing. Enti oso mu ina na ekofie. Na ma mean na the people of Bekwai as a part of me mom ojo. Mom money piafo. Eduma pa omoye. Say ko concern no man boyefo to say Alex Mensah. Omanto aba ma no. It would have been dangerous.
The word Omamboye for
fine.
No court, no
court.
Sami, no court, and I declare and say
no. But Sami, see here. Well, do you even need a court to declare that? No. Because see here. So what court now? What do you CV? What do you politics? What do you CV? And they come up bugri nabu. Now what sense of bugri nabu call lobby mau? Now obey IGP because when you IGP are, and then bet na buama MPP are breaking the 8. Sanse Akufo-Addo parenting boy MP mom break 8 now. Is that 8 who kwako boy me breaking no go terminus to the sovereign will of the people of Ghana? And what is more subversion than that? Right? What is more subversion than that? This guy should have been behind bars. Not even getting the chance to go and pick a political nomination form. So Okope candidature of Adanse as Asante Bekwai, and from there asking the people to vote for him to become an MP. And we thank God, particularly NPP delegate, Oman Jessica, no one taking such a bad decision like voting for this Oman Bofo COP to become a candidate and eventually landed himself up in the Ghanaian parliament. And in Guasie, Aka Joe Wise. So I said Joe Wise campaigned for that guy. So after almost 16 years or so service in parliament, so Joe Wise wanted this guy to replace him as an MP for the people of Bekwai. Are we therefore wrong to conclude, say, and no matter what creation of Tubomwana? Should we say that? What about Lawrence Ade? What not parliament? All these years. Also support Swami MC. Wari Poto. The people of Swami. Mamoyiko, for the decision you took. And bringing endless disgrace to Joyce and the good friend, Lawrence Ade. Sammy, 2016 elections. Abra, Mame Charlotte Osei, a commission in Germany. O propose say Kebeya elections no. Yanfanko November 7. Now, you 1 month to December 7th. Now, Ekoban say, see a tuna run off be Ekobamwa. Per the law, per the constitution, was within 1 month of the elections. No, yes, I'll call for the runoff. Now, first 2 candidates, we imagine Ghana for control, so we determine who should be the president of Ghana. I think, sir, it was harmless proposal made by the Electoral Commission. It was the NPP that kicked against it in Parliament. Guess who led the charge? Lawrence Ade. He led the charge. Oh, the national anthem enjoined every Ghanaian to be faithful and loyal to Ghana. That's the national pledge. Faithful and loyal to Ghana. That's why when you're faithful and loyal to Ghana, what it means is that you must be consistent. You must be consistent in relation to loyalty to the Republic of Ghana. And to want to mean can assemble konne na china what's no. So if the MPP are opposing that plan no far back in 2016, almost 8 years ago, and now, a dear bad no more huntia. What more say? December 7th or November 7th. proposal na eba earlier no a omo kotia ye no wo mu na ndo mu die ni mu say ye famra sisi a e de ba no mo hu the day ba de no person mo the time no e de ye. In any case, undoubtedly NDC will win the elections. And now, person, NDC winning November 7. From November 7 to January 7, that will give you 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. Right? No, 2 months in between, right? November to December, 1 month. And then December 7th to January 7th, so another 1 month. That's 2 months. 60 days. Are they looking for more time? Say, ombe kata omochi about no funu omoye wabemwana. Enti yentu about November 7th. No more 2-month transitional period. And fan cover omochi ana. I don't get it. Say yes, I don't India. Then why are they supporting it now? NDC, we are not against it, but we are raising questions because. If you people were against this proposal far back in 2016, na mo gina mo na so koti ayenti ya mfa ye dwuma sa bredi na mo hunti amonso ye mfa ye dwuma na adenta mo pese ye NDC fo yesu ye nyi sa de ntum de mo hunya mo nya ntum no eno an yesu ye nyi ntum, especially at this material time. Yeah, got to the most crucial elections in the Ghanaian history. Sammy, look, we are going to elections, sir. Certain government, Akwakoyi, the vice president, as a presidential candidate, Ebin Sida. So, man, Penia Babet na Kunyaso was serving in 2 terms a year. Na Okofie, na party, na partner Koyi, or man Penia Bedi Cheney say, Obaya Franka Tuni, no. Ebio. Now, Oman Peninso, I am so bent to say.
ABNC 2000.
Oh, you are talking about Professor Maris. Fine.
Professor
Here, I am talking
about
the situation whereby Oman Peninu, I use all the cruel means. I kick out opponent within the party. No one use stolen advice as a candidate for the party. That's what I'm talking about. That's the distinction.
That was election.
Oh, whatever the point may be, fine. You can talk about it. Now, I'm sure. What's a gem pumping say? No matter what, what's on the bed no a bed in idea. Now, so the other political opponent are the former president of Ghana, ending that party medium, seeking to become the next president again. This is very crucial elections, and we will not lose guard. We ain't taking any chance. Near MPP for whom 2016 now, one pencil said, you better about November 7th, no. In that same position that we are also standing. I agree with the party leadership. Fanko 2028. That will be enough time for us to consider it. Because you're going to elections, sir. Sammy, all the state institutions are against NDC. The Electoral Commission, the security agencies, looking at leadership or more point of Modi and or that level of antagonism against the NDC, that anti-NDC sentiment, and we're also talking about the situation now. Even the court itself, as we have it now, and you're prepared to uphold the law when it comes to holding state institutions, accountable to the sovereign will of the people. Other than that, Bansena 2020 NDC court. We know that the court deal with precedents. In the first time of 2013 election petition, the whole no kroma, and then said their court should have been enough precedents for the current crop of judges to have followed the previous precedent, but they never did. When MPP filed into records in 2012, they were answered. When they filed for disclosures, they were answered. When they filed for documents from the EC, they were answered. But at the end this time, they block all. Are you surprised? Say, enyoma yehuni, but to see on my because the court failed to hold Jane Mensah to account to the people of Ghana about his stewardship to the people, particularly the role of player in 2020 elections. And I mean, we are not losing chances. And it is not our objective to go back to court again. Never. Because we don't believe that we will get justice from the court. And we will not even go there, let alone to get justice. So, I mean, every electoral issue will be resolved in the polling stations. And we want to tell the EC officers, so protect the more election day, no, just do the right thing and be free. That's all. Just do the right thing. Now, so what you are doing? So, about polling station, I'll be there. Now, elect returning officer or the Chiman Saf, Kodemra Yeduma, Kanipa 8 and 1 February Yedumanity, the Kofa Basabasa Yabaho, and we are warning them across the country that massacre will not repeat itself. And if that will not repeat itself, then every polling station returning officer at the coalition center, from the returning officer, presiding officer at the polling station to the returning officers at the coalition centers, they must behave themselves and apply the law and let the laws work. NDC is not desperate to win elections. We are desperate to rescue Ghana because our money in our team. But the Ghana for 2 about 8 years genuinely. Na NDC lose. After all, it won't be the first time for us to lose elections. That will be the last time for us to lose the elections. But say Ghana for 2 about my na Jane Mensah be declare, you also be declare, you also be declare. I change the results in the My goodness, we are prepared for that. And if there is anybody to suffer it, now it will start from the polling stations. Sami, Sabani about 2. Now you say, now the action is we will do it. Because every problem will be resolved at the polling station. And nobody should dare, no presiding officer or returning officer should dare misbehave in election day. Else, you pay a huge price for it because we will never allow them to gamble with our future again.
The first question is, so how did you allow them in 2020?
What's that?
If there was anything like that, I didn't think I would man come
in 2020. First fool is not a fool. But the second.
But you told us in 2020 say election. See, boot for boot.
Fine. We said so. We said so. We said so. But what happened?
You tell me.
We thought that the laws are going to see. NDC is a law-abiding political party. We relied on the law enforcement agencies, thinking that our member system na yejuma, and we relied on the hope that these institutions promise to provide. But you want to say they are all liars, and we will never allow them to repeat what they did again in 2020. Okay. Never. It will not happen. No, it will not.
My main kind text messages now. Me pacho mon phone number nanto so be person of fraud bit me afre. Na wa join here. Enye sa male baba fa time no nyina. Nko awanya time no nyina. We message or the buy or say, good evening, Mr. Sami. Watching you live from Kumasi. I say, Mr. Sami, it's fair. I say, is it fair for, and I'm my message on my kind. Or is it fair for a minister to insult, fight, and misbehave in public? So, my kind message way. With good evening, I will say, do the Electoral Commission and 8 commissioners ended the MPP's primaries vote at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock? Do they use the indelible ink or not? Ghanaians have seen the evil minds of Jezebel, Jane Mensah. She and her paymasters never witnessed patapa or violence in their life before. Is it that they who owns big restaurants and big hotels? Most of us Ghanaians don't have anything to lose. Evil-minded woman like her, the one who appointed her, the election was ended almost to about 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, and almost sent almost to about the hello. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Mr.
Hello.
Pacho, didn't baby Akasafi?
Okay, Pacho, friend Foster, Pacific of Florida.
Pacho, into your Foster.
Okay, Madam was say, Ojumedia Moody. Very educative, and I think so. Mr. Miriam Maruba, Kasabi Bray. I think last election now, more court witness, man, no, because man, biscuit, team.
That's how high. Rojo Mete Nunu. Yeah.
Yes, or no. Was not me want to make crash. Been through that level, no. Yebusan Sokoji. Easy for no. Me inviting no man koji coffee anyway. Yes, be share. Be monitor and kasi pi copy and as beji.
Ubedi the crowd, Ubedi the crowd for party for the Adriania.
Yes. I say, so your friend said the G message be a command JM and I send this in penny from of the EC. Say easy. Our information be the man JM and I end this here. They should email or call them. More in the hall. Not pulling agent no so more in the hall. A hall. Anyway, Monisha say freely, so strong room on. For being a near America came from Guanquisium. Because walk on Mutuku, okay.
Yes, that's Papa Foster from Kufuria. We see, yes, very unique president. JM is very unique president. Also, want to what question are you asking? How bad about this government? I say, extremely bad. There is nothing. I say, there's no adjective. There's no any adjective for it. I say, Enyakura. A whole minister threatened in front of police to kill his combatant. Message I read it from Facebook. I say we all saw it from KTM. I say there's so much notorious people in MPP. In the answer to the above. Me patch number and that's no obey me afre now watch the doing. Hello? Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Me patch moncha ki enu na wa homa no so na wonsa embrebium. Patch oba na fawa said the California no one TV setting echo. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. In Pacho didn't baby Akasafi.
Kasafi Kumase.
Ma'am, in Pacho did the same.
If I'm Barbara, Kasafi Kumase.
Pacho into your mammy, Barbara.
You have been Uncle Pansi, who program manager on Mary Ameche.
That's
I'm a person because Kumase Hamo, Mr. NDC for no. Omo Margin Maha, Omo executives, regional executives no more Kumase. It be a dangerous. I know what I'm talking about. It be a very dangerous. Mr. JM, I said, don't get yam, it's wrong. Omo money raha because me name say a sick penny pa, something written her, or quite you could to me car. And this new, or could you to make an adequate, and your friend is from because I'm not sure. Me yet being put out with a party card. But I don't know such a mammy as a most children. In here, James, but at least. You want him like a crack. Intimate so much. I'm really won't take it for granted because I didn't at 24 and we can't at 24 day and then they you're near it. I just have an ever but how are they going to protect our vote for us? It's a strong one in not executives, no more money town. Now, it be a dangerous that more than the devil. That's it.
Yeah, that's my myself also afraid from Kumasi and Pacho so bet me join our line. So you know, I was say rescue Ghana now 24-hour economy. Obia BDD. We are ready. Was a good evening, Sammy. I say it is crystal clear that what happened in the MPP primaries is but a spoiler of the 7th December 2024 elections. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will lose terribly, and their MP candidate will lose shamefully. About 60% of their seats will be taken by the NDC. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama shall win and be sworn in government comes 7th this January 2025 with an overwhelming majority in Parliament of about 210 MPs to sufficiently implement the almighty 24 hours economy to rebuild Ghana. I say it is not for nothing that Ghanaians call Bawumia Bawulaya and call JM the nation builder. There is a new dawn in Trobu constituency. He is Honorable Dr. John Ham, an incoming MP for Trouble. Hello, caller.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, opinion. Patrolling baby Akasefi.
From me, Christian Atumi, Cape Coast.
Cape Coast.
Yes.
Me patrolling you. Patrolling you.
I sent back to say about to know about this one. Yeah, I'm on your power, no, much no, and you are banned. Yeah, Mr. Cape Coast. About to know a this one. Omudi can Eddie omu power Eddie Yabano be or omu every that our demonstration are moving into medical no medical into had interest in this form share them money.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's Papa Pioneer from Cape Coast also to me afre. Me patch also bet me join a number on the screen is no fan for friend far no allow TV set na waka wasem. Yenu afa isa mutaru in the assembly message way at the buy. We see hooray, MPP for our shame, so they can't come. Very bad people, mean and wicked people. As who do they think they are? They are just a mess with no repairs. Only God can save them. A bunch of unqualified and confused creatures, yet they are the loudest. Hello?
Hello.
Opinion Patrolin Baby Akasafi.
Bacho Femi Isaac Mikasafi Ablikuma.
Ablikuma Patrolin Tio.
Pacho, me pese me share the classe.
Me Pacho was so.
Okay. Pacho, some befa agent now. No share nipa what Shani does for the past maybe 7 years. Number one, nipa na committed to the party. And you'll be a why and now we go we didn't about them of an agent.
Okay. Okay. No suggestion says a mobile party agent among for be our training dues at least 7 years. We say I'm so arrogant in their failures. Was that Ashanti regional minister who said Northerners bring bad luck? No. I say I hope he's an Ashanti man has finished turning Kumasi into Dubai look-alike. Or say even 1 kilometer of standard road he has no fixed. 2, his wife and concubines buy from GM's various markets, including Ketia. 3, they also attend the sophisticated modern hospital GM built. Then, okay, I say as for the Kumasi chiefs and tribalism, they are shame elders and leaders who cannot tell the truth to those misbehaving or in the name of Yen Akanfo. We are watching them in anger this 2024 December. Thank you. We are Ajua Koju from Tema. Wow, Ajua Koju. Hello.
Hello.
Opening Pajani Baby Akasafi.
Wow. Mr. Kunto. What do you say?
Achanya mi adum na oso e.
Loko. Hello. Kunto.
Me pacho di Baby Afrefi.
Pacho Kasafi Kumasi. E frame Kwabna Boafo.
Kwabna Boafo pacho into openi.
You pacho di woman say, yeah, Simon Mana, yeah, come. Ye Nindiaka and Tamia Casala. Yeah, I penny for no, sir, NDC for and penny for no. Woman will be Drudona NDP for no, and a Konakada. So, say, I'm any Amra, or my family inside the Asha Boise. If you scan it on College, no more yes, I don't know. Yes, a compare a Kobasu in I almost mine. Who now can almost show the angle with his ready, Omoboa. Oh, yeah, a boy say, game by and or come I say, a boy say, before them say, sign your money by banking. I want to say, game in a year, Sama, money there, sorry. And she knew beyond number with the mobile almost so no more, Ama, Manade, I'm sorry. Oh, take game, Mamma, kick us and say when you are ready. Oh, it's all can.
Okay. Yeah, that's Papa Popeni. So fracture wadwin. We say good evening, Hunter. Please tell the MPP people to forget 2024 Stuttgart. And the about no cross Hunter. The MPP man is afraid to face Amaliba and is giving a flimsy excuses. If they have anything to show, tell Ghanaians they would have sent someone to come. on the show Stuttgart Koyai. Patros with me afre number na the screen is no. Na what me actually wadwen and sana yede free for number na we patros with me afre no wadwen anyway. So please tell Amaliba not to speak too much about the good things President Mahama did. The videos you just played tells it all. Stuttgart and the way I bring. Tim Patros with me and the messages number. Hello caller.
Hello.
Opening Patros didn't baby afraid you.
The from opening mensa me kasa fi ashama je kudu.
Opening mensa Patros enti.
Me Patros bebre ene mi fi adidi ewo nofo aba no moto ye no. Otumi se Ghana abato no ankoyi a isi fo na omohwe abato no no. Because guy ba ko na say the level inclination ho iti odi team ba ko ni not the Asheni Kutukum, not the team Omuyi or Captain Flood program no say we are we. It would say now incredible or the same Makuni vote no. If you say Mukasache, if you say, yeah, and another one on one pile of Mugu or some years strategy in France, and this is because they're not a passing there. But I say, well, baby, you need a more inbound, you're query now. I said, when in Ghana for a friend, but Mamma won't fat trouble and ban, if you money. This is for the moment come pa especially Omushia Banugua Omushie papers no go no Seletia and this is for moment copy papers no pa definitely I don't know the pass but say about to the too simple but the kind of go trace and near on your almost selecting how much that picking of food on me say manamom it go first and kofoni pa
okay. Yeah, that's papa opening media say makase abato de enye NDC and enye MPP ni wi abam NDC ni kura be wi abam a obo electoral commission ni pa without the electoral commission nobody can rake. Hello. Opening patcho ni ba bia kasefi.
Hello.
Patcho ni ba bia kasefi o.
Hello.
Be patcho lo wa TV ni okay, Pacho ye ready anama safa no. I mean say utie no ho ewo eye okay. Hello caller. Hello. Hello caller, how line so?
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening opening Pacho didn't baby akasefi.
Yeah, Pacho your friend Justice. Hello.
Yeah, Justice Pacho. Oh line. What kasefi?
Because of your craft.
Pacho yentio.
Okay. You want to say, Siciano, Sebia or mine if a color. Yaman Kuyi, and your NDC MPP assembly. The Akudu not say, there was a change of government member. That the nearest party was say about power a NDC. The Israel Ghanaians, the do time no be uncle to Aba. Yamun. I say we show us 6 to Ababa. And yeah, that is the called mandate, and that's a call factor. Many workers say, something before now, me see a lady back on, and friend or can want some say, regional executive, Eco Jika, a free baby, and you call a yearly account. I was so diving into that, investigation. The NDC hierarchies no so we get investigation no we pakura or share behind. Okay. In fact, say a bit near possible cry. It was a national executive, me your friend Justice, me your friend saying no akra. Me percent NDC executive, national executive no. Omuma obianswe. Hold sword and now be all the regional executives across the nation will be elsewhere. Said the payer will be shed kutuafi every gista sika ebe ma yensensi for no. You are moving up. Okay. For people from China, let's say NDC for or move from to my part because I be a kosono I'm not being. So see, I want to know who to be to have the advance your preference. Yaman Kuyi, a wabrabum. You could have one. Yaman Kuyi, a wabrabum. You decide, I could do that bang, and a Yaman Kuyi. You could have a dawa, and fight chain. She knew me with a dawa, who boy, you know, who won't chain. because the crap na me kan uni sika ye share no sisi any be ma eko ti na mo bi that
okay
okay but that no do obi ankonko to aba and fear this government ma after the change of government in that na you should say you man so betumi akose
okay yeah that's it. Okay yeah nyame shira wo so watimi afre afa we fa last caller na yenua amalba so arape up de amaye na ye de ene show na sinawi enti twen last caller first time I no ba na fa me sure said this one no ba na be safa so onye oba kwala ye be ma hello
good evening Tamanito
good evening opening kesi odin ma bia kasafi
mapom kitei
nyame ad mapom ya pa cho odin ma bia frefe
Femi Abdul Salam ni kwefi Accra Dakuma
okay that's okay pa cho yentio
Pacho mo ni pese jumapa mu ye di blog Ghana mine. So media no mu follow mo hu ana.
O si anya dai.
Media ko no mu follow mo hu ana.
O si ye follow ya ho.
Because bia bi get match radio station bia na TV station bi na bia mu ni
Eden so ubetimi a follow obia but dane a obi de betwa wani so kakra te say a me hya hai saa so obi so hye ne ba bia ne de and we bia me we ma me kwa ma me ntimi follow obi de but bia after the show bia wote ho no wanya why less busy ne bia o radio and now TV and now social media sometimes you can chance on and there may be a other colleagues so actually.
Okay, then me then tell me cause I hear me said you now call a bia no cause the bia si wo tamale. Then go to me go to ho no. No si o continue ma and say Captain Smart. Station is no ho sa dia.
Say Captain Smart baby o ye adwuma no a different company from us. And so no most of the time so go okra na or chance on video be a no de ne watermark logo no de atoso no a say ne dia a just a won to me fa enti yes ye nyina ye adwuma ba ko de ba to bi a hwe ne de ami say na no asi amaleba ya wrap up
in the tier for so say no more free wotie nkomo a callers ndo na ekana komo concern about encrophobia ewo NDC mu who are likely to betray the party. I cannot say much, but the esi or dome kwabenya enra en na otwe and national chairman Honorable Johnson Sidon Ketia ewo hobi no enough
e dey na si o
the si o no say 2019 NDC koto aba mra shebedwefo na wona on betu franka ama partner di mu o empesua so a o mekọ mra shebedwefi no dome kwabenya Mr. Isaac Lamte Awoye constituency chairman Doji and some few elements I count ho e gange up against Elekle Makurugu adentra no mo prefer candidate Mr. Israel Israel Lusui na Israel Lusu ye echi no Isaac Lamte undermine Honorable Elekle Makurugu in so many ways to the extent that or can openly say or no or yeah campaign I'm the candidate. That is the presidential candidate. But a ban parliamentary candidate in there. Or ye duma mano. He said all these things. They are ye kotu aba. Ye niminio my course so I will dome kwabenya, particularly Taifa areas so under the behest of Aziglamti. Unfortunately, Yesa kotu aba on obey chairman view. And Honorable Eli has also emerged once again as a parliamentary candidate. Mamina ko per officer was he say partner ko yeduma wom. And sabi see eh the oko who do make kwabenya constituency officer, you will love it. So executive mun be yeduma wa ha. Na yenda that office no edi yembia no kra na national chairman mbia no man ni yeduma wom. National chairman be do our constituency chairman wama. And the executives. Oyare. Such an arrogant man with an offensive body language. That painted attitude on Fabian. See, NDC must get this guy out. NPP for the Kuma F. Pamo on national executives in 2016 elections. So if NDC want to win the elections of Damo Kwabenya and get Honorable Eli Klimakuru to Parliament, Isaac Lamptey should never be allowed to hold position again as a chairman. He must be kicked out, party in Yanedia, and then this party doesn't belong to anyone. As for Asante Region, when it was Asante Region, I'm starting a political career. And I said, Krufum. Azuma no Mambeja Krufuma Bosso. For the first time, Meme electoral area, Boche Krum electoral area, under Dansi of Krufum district, NDC lost or where any party affiliation there, but Onipa na ko yes sympathetic to NDC no. Yan trouble man no Dansi Boche Krum electoral area.
Assembly member election.
Yes, the free Boche akwa no, Sarifi Kauna akwa Ajeta Boche Krum all the places. It is because of Aduma Bonia Akrufum executive Somo Yenti. It is bringing the morale of the party down. Some of them, I know that the constituency chairman is trying, but I mean, so most of the Musha party anymore, they are undermining the fortunes of the party in the constituency. No, because the region want to go here. After 2020 elections, Sammy, I am privy to read or to have a copy in my custody. Asante Regional Council of Elders fact-finding committee report. Our maintain. Now, Sammy, NDC have a lot of work to do in Asante region. Because MPP Krono Wamubo Asante region in Anu, they do so in collaboration with NDC executives.
And NSCC
yes.
And December
I have no doubt that is a Mpenimfo will do.
Okay.
However, nobody should think that they can shortchange our victory.
All right.
It will never happen. Because any attempt to do that, no, it already can. Because we are not going to take
Bempa and then can also be in MPP. We san kind of Juma last minute when to me and Ma, then a manti in MPP for some kind or has a. I mean, first, like I said, come callers, I'm afraid I'm much margin across the country. Mama sending messages by so yeah, that must Facebook and WhatsApp messages. Yeah, that mean I must say, Yenya can say, how now Malibu and this in my fan, I'm attending. Kamidi, there's some more to us, like I said, come MCR and